swearing loyalty to the Danish crown was not only for protection, at least not in the mind of Toke. He himself is of course Danish, and bringing a new county into the fold is, well, it's no small task and should gain him some favor with the new king. Not to forget the possibilities of even further increasing his land masses against some of the smaller counties inside of Denmark. That could definitely do something for him, and yeah, an aggressive expansion could be something he could do within his lifetime, now when he is inside the kingdom, and have a small army to command, at least if his old bones will allow it in the next couple of years to come. But for the most part, growing old, he thinks of the family above all. After all, that is what his house motto is, which he decided it should be, while also trying to make the county and people of Lübeck Danish and Catholic all at the same time, right? This is indeed a very rare time of peace for him in terms of his lifetime. He was out there raiding as a Viking all the time, but now it's really of incredible importance that if his name and heritage is to be remembered and survive for centuries to come, he has to take care of the rest of it. You know what, guys? The good thing about peacetime is that we can just hit the unpause and just let things go. I mean, we have been at peace the entirety of this series so far. I mean, we're not that far into the series, but nothing is specifically happening in time right now that we really need to do. We just need to let time fly, hopefully get our daughter into a situation where she can bring us a grandson. Hopefully we can get enough money to maybe make a claim on Fyn or maybe Lolland Falster or Bornholm. Otherwise, we just wait for the conversion of the faith, we also wait for the promote of culture, and then we just look what will happen. Look at that, at least Denmark is doing something. What are they up to? They're in some kind of war down here against the Byzantine. Okay, don't really care about that one, I suppose. They can do whatever they like. We are just gonna relax, let the game run, and maybe do a bit of role-playing when it comes to at least the events and stuff. I'm looking forward to events pop up. You have gained the trait Renowned Marshal. Huh. That's interesting. Where is that? Renowned Marshal. Yeah, probably because we are on the council of the Liege here, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? Yep, there we are, the Marshal. Nice, love that. That's a new little good trait to have. Actually, what exactly is it giving us? I do wonder. Renowned Marshal, tier 3 of it. Martial plus 6, Liege Opinion plus 15, and monthly martial lifestyle experience plus 10. Wow, that's rock solid, man. That's really, really good, isn't it? So someone left our courtier or court, or one of our courtiers left the court. Don't really care. Yeah, she was not important at all. Nice. Lübeck finished convert faith. So we have converted our county. Perfect. That is really perfect. Now we're just missing out on the promote culture thing here, but that's gonna take a few years, to be honest. Now this guy, are we still endorsing him? Are we still like swaying him? Yes, we are. We are actually still swaying him. I mean, he's 62 now. Do I really want to keep swaying a guy that is 62? I think the answer to that is probably no. I don't think he's that important. Maybe we should make sure that we are using our intrigue, a personal scheme here, to something else. Let's actually abandon this and figure out what else we want to maybe do with it. We don't really need anything in terms of swaying this guy. Oh, I know. Maybe we should sway our prince down here, the good old Prince Harold, who should actually be our friend. We do like him. He doesn't really like us. But I think it could be important to maybe sway the prince of the Estrid house here, because he will be an important person no matter how we are looking at it. We could also just sway the king. He's done plus 23. I mean, maybe that's actually more important right now. He is 49. He's around our age. Maybe that's just better. 44% chance. You know what? I'll take that. It's not too terrible, to be honest. What about the election here? Do we even have a vote? No, we do not have a vote, so it doesn't really matter too much. Let's just take a quick look who is actually... Wow! Oh, it is Estrid. Okay, it is Prince Knud Svensson. Okay, Prince Knud Svensson. So he is of the Estrid, but he's not landed, so he doesn't have any land. But more interesting is that right now, Count Asbjørn Estridsson is actually from the Mundsø house, which is the one in Lolland Falster, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. And he's actually above the other prince right now, which is... That is saying something about what is going on inside of Denmark right now. That is interesting. Huh. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, like I said, very interesting. Anyway, I think we can just again unpause the game and let's just let it run for a bit and see what happens. Alright, so one thing did just about here happen. We did gain a martial perk, which we will calculate into Never Back Down. Fatal casualties, minus 20%. Friendly fatal casualties, minus 20%. Okay, and advantage plus 5 in terms of... Will we have more knights? Or maybe just the rolls are gonna be on plus 5 when we have knights. I'm actually not sure about that. Wait, hold on. Let's check out how many knights we have right now. Are we gonna get 5 new knights by doing this? We got 5 right now, or a total. We can get a total of 5. So if we take this, what exactly will it do? Let's actually unpause just for a second here. I think it might need that. No, so it's probably just that we are a modifier when we are in a roll situation, when we are in a warfare. The rolls will have plus 5 added to them. I think that's probably what it's gonna do. Oh boy, something not exactly great just happened. We have our alliance expired with the Northumbria. Ooh, so he died, right? He died. On the age of 19 only. Wow. He didn't get very old, did he? That could become a problem. Now, what will that actually do to this guy? What exactly happened to this guy? Not a whole lot. He still holds that claim on the Kingdom of Scotland, which is, you know, interesting. I think we could actually even go to war because of that, couldn't we? Yeah, we have a claim on it through him. Of course, we don't... I mean, we don't have the men for it, but if all of a sudden, like, it got split up or something like that, you know, something could happen. Also, we need a lot more prestige to do it, but you never know. You never know what could happen. You never know. That's of course, why one of the reasons why we got him in as our brother-in-law or whatever. Is it actually called a brother-in-law? Is it called that? Steward and Knight? No, it's not. It's not actually called brother-in-law. You're Steward and Knight. He's just our daughter's husband, right? That's about it. I guess the game doesn't really recognize it as a brother-in-law. Actually, it's not even called a brother-in-law if we're the father, is it? I'm actually confused about that. Whatever, but it doesn't really mean anything to us. But what it does mean is that we don't have any allies as of right now, which could be a problem in terms of someone attacking us. But then again, we do have 834 soldiers, but I mean, that's not a lot. Someone like Jutland or Bornholm, nah, not really. I don't really see any of these guys actually attacking us. And someone from the outside, nah, they're not gonna attack us since we are Denmark or part of Denmark. So the only one that could potentially attack us is maybe Slesvig, because they got a bit more, you know, just a few more men than us, and also Jylland. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I actually doubt that would happen, but it would be nice to have negotiate trade deal. What pays 122 Duke 3? Oh, okay. We gain stress because we're brave, wrathful, and ambitious. So I guess trade routes are not really working well with those three, apparently. Why wouldn't it be ambitious to have a trade route, I wonder. I can see why. Yeah, I actually don't know why that is, but that's a bit odd to me. Gains 20 opinion of Duke Thrugod, gets access to 100% of the partner's resources provided they have not banned strategic exports. Oh, so we actually gain all of his trade resources in here. Oh. And would probably apply them to our own? Okay. We have to remember that if someone is actually want a trade deal with us, because we could lose out on a lot of good things if we do that. I mean, if we really need the money, we could do it, but I don't really I don't really feel like we should do that at all, but it's an interesting one, at least that we can do it. Contract assistance, offer to join the war of another involved ruler in exchange for gold. Okay, okay, we can't do it. Why can't we do that? I don't know why we can't do it, but it would have been fun to do it and get some gold out of it, because we don't really have anything to use our men for right now, except from just defending our home. But yeah, the alliance is gone, and I am a little bit worried. Toke is definitely worried about it. Oh, there is a marriage here between some of our courtiers. We actually got a new knight because of that. This guy is our new knight. He got 12 in prowess. He married, you know, one of our youngsters. Appointed admiral. Wait, what? What on earth is an admiral? Is that like one of the courtiers? Yes, admiral. King Sven of Denmark appointed us admiral. What is that exactly doing? Court position. Salary 0.31. So we actually gain money from being on his court positioning kind of thing. That's funny. So effect on him is that he get court grandeur +2. Okay. And also change +20%. And we age with the Huns when it's active. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Effect on us. We get prowess and we get prestige 0.50 per month. That is a drastic amount, plus the money as well. Oh, thank you. Thank you very kindly, King Sven. That is actually very thoughtful of you, putting us up as an admiral. That is brilliant. Wow. I'm actually a little bit surprised that he did that. If you didn't notice, I actually put out the helmet. I didn't like him have that strange helmet on, so I actually took it out through the barber shop. But yeah, that is... Oh, levies and taxes are reduced as King Sven of Denmark is not your rightful liege. So he don't even gain a lot from having us inside the kingdom, because our rightful liege is probably Schleswig, I think. No, it's actually German, right? It's Germany. Yeah, Germany is our rightful liege, top liege that would be, in terms of kingdoms. In terms of, it's also the Roman Empire, actually. So, I think there is reason for the Holy Roman Empire to actually attack Denmark at some stage, if they do have the men to do it, to gain this tile back, which could be problematic for us. But hopefully that's not gonna happen, and if it does, hopefully they won't just get rid of us. Hopefully we will still be able to still continue playing just within the Holy Roman Empire. But I mean, that is if and buts, quite a bit if and buts. But that was really interesting, becoming the admiral here. Now we do have a lot of courtiers leaving us, which I don't mind that, because it is the Polabian courtiers that are leaving us, so it doesn't really mean that much. Oh, Count Margaret. Oh, that's not. That's actually the prince's. Yeah, that's his wife becoming pregnant. I mean, it is important because he will have an heir. That's why I have it in my newsfeed, but it's not important to us directly, I would say. Immersion has sent me a sample of seeds. Plants she claims are good for health and mind. Okay, fair enough. I must admit, I have little experience in nurturing plants, but how hard could it be? I don't think he actually likes this kind of thing. Like he said, he doesn't really have experience with it. I will use these to start a private garden. Nah, he wouldn't do that. They must be worth something. Yeah, that's about what he would do with it. 15. Okay, well, I mean, that's also... Actually, you know what? We have 89 gold. Now, we can't really use it inside of our county, because I mean, are we capable of making a holding? We must get a city first. Wait, hold on. We could actually do that, but we will need 400 gold. That is a lot. But yeah, Polabian do have the city planning, but here's the thing, we're not Polabian. So here's the... Okay, so Polabian could actually do it. We would manage to establish a Polabian village, but it wouldn't be a Danish one. Now, the Danish, do they actually have the... Is it the battlements? I actually didn't check. Is it battlements you need for this? City planning. No, it's city planning. Of course it's city planning. I'm a bloody fool. So city planning. Do we actually have that as the Danish? Where is it? Is it back here? Huh, city planning. Okay, we actually do have that. So we could actually manage to make a new village, which would be helpful in the long run, but 400 gold, maybe we want to try and get our king to maybe get involved in making a city down here, maybe a temple as well. That is another thing we could do. A temple could also be good. But I don't think we're going to spend our own money on that. At least not for now, until we are a lot richer than what we are right now. So what I'm thinking, well, the courtier can... who's this? Some 16-year-old again? I mean, yeah, sure, we will marry you off to... We will have a matrilineal marriage here. So you would stay in our court and you would bring in more Danish knights for me. Or Norwegian, maybe. Maybe we want a Norwegian. But there was a Danish half-decent... guy up there. I'm just looking through if there is anyone else. Norwegian 12, 17.9. Huh. He also do have a trade. You know what? Let's take this guy in. He seems pretty good to me. There we go. Yeah, what I was thinking, because we are done with actually doing the faith conversion, maybe we should make a claim on someone. We might not be able to actually use it, but I have a feeling that I'm wondering if there is actually a river between Fyn and Jylland here. I mean, in real, there is not a river, but a fjord. There's a fjord between it. But I'm wondering if we were going over this strait here, would that actually be a penalty? But then again, we could just move into the water, and there are a couple of tiles we could move into Fyn. I'm thinking Fyn is probably the best option for us to take. We could also go for Lolland Falster, but... I don't know, maybe we should look at their... okay, they are actually allied. Huh. This guy's allied to everyone, so probably not Lolland Falster. What about Bornholm? Who are they allied to? No one! Would we... Is it possible to go for Bornholm? The thing about Bornholm is, it is incredibly hard to take. Why? Because it is a one-tile situation. That means where we go in, we attack. We attack him directly from sea, which is a heavy penalty. So I don't think so. I think Fyn is still the best option here. If we're going to get anything here in Denmark in terms of a land grab, I think it would be Fyn. So let's start making a claim there. How long is that going to take? 3 years. And I think it's probably going to cost... I don't know, 70, 80, 90, something about that number. So we do need a lot of gold to do it. Anyway, let's hit the unpause again and let the game run for a bit. This is what happens when you have absolutely, idiots on your council. So, yeah, what an absolutely terrible thing. So... in Casper's insane efforts to improve my relations with my neighbors, my good-for-nothing counselor has officially acknowledged Pren Bishop Adalbert's claim to the county of Lübeck. Yeah, we definitely need to worry about him now. Now, here's the thing. He is the bishop inside Hamburg, right? Or, I actually don't know what it's called. Is it called Hamburg, the tile that he do have? Let's agree to that. Let's check it out. I believe it is... well, he is in Bremen. He's in Bremen, but yeah. Do we need to worry about him? Probably not. I was actually worried, just to begin with, I was actually really worried that it was this guy over here. But when I saw the bishop, I was like, oh no! But actually, it is the bishop inside of the Holy Roman Empire. So I guess it's not the worst thing in the world, but it definitely does make you wonder if we should try and find someone else, right? But we do actually have Donald who could come over here instead. I think we're gonna swap them out, actually. That makes a lot of sense. He got 12 here, he got 7 here, actually. Do we have anyone else that is better? We could assign our new knight, who is Danish, absolutely. He also got 10, so goodbye, Casper. That is, I mean... You cannot make a mistake like that and think you can be on my council for long. You are fired, and in comes Fritzgist. Cool. Alright, that's pretty nice. A few days ago, I was having a conversation with someone. It wasn't an intense quarrel by any means, but the discussion was a little heated at some points. The other person made a good argument that I didn't have any comeback to, even though I knew they were wrong. Okay, I don't know where this is going, but okay. Just today, while I was going about my business, I finally thought of a proper counter-argument I could have used in that conversation. My mind sure works in mysterious ways. Why didn't I think of it sooner? If I had just thought of it, I would have surely won our little debate, right? This seems like something you would do yourself in real, right? This is, you have some kind of conversation with someone at work or, you know, just wherever you go. And then a couple of days later, you have a counter argument thought up about a conversation we had, maybe even weeks, even years before. This seems like something that actually happens in real as well. Okay, so we spent, okay, that's terrible. So we gain stress from it, and we also gain or lose some prestige. That is not great, but it is what it is, I suppose. That was fantastic. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look who is pregnant. Our daughter. Oh yes, she has finally become pregnant at the age of 33. Not a day too late, I may say. So hopefully she's gonna be. She's already been pregnant 2 months. 10th of Sep. What? Oh, you didn't find out before now. Okay, obviously, that's the case. Cool. Hopefully, we will have a really good grandson here. I mean, a granddaughter is also nice. If any of them, or one of them, or if it's twins, just at least one of them will have powerful lungs, I would also be pretty happy. Or maybe also handsome, or comely. That would be perfect. That is what Toke have really wished for Christmas. He ain't gonna get his present for Christmas, but then early summer or something like that. Okay, let's get to it then. Let's get to it. Every now and then, the sky over Lübeck turns several colors at once, unnatural hues of purple, red, green, blue, pink, and more. This lasts for several hours. Wait, what? Is this like the what is it called? Up north, you know, it must be. What is it called? I don't remember the name of it. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about, but that shouldn't happen in Lübeck. It certainly don't happen in Denmark. I mean, very, very, very rarely. Not every year. Northern Light, that's the thing. Such a strange phenomenon has been going on for many days and was witnessed throughout my settlement, as it could be seen for miles and miles. There were no known effects. Many who witnessed it are bewildered. Neither the local scholars nor priests could explain what is going on. Yeah, I think it's probably Northern Lights, this. I think it is, but it is very, very rare that it would happen this far south. I think I have seen it once in my lifetime in Denmark. I've seen it more than once in Norway and Sweden when I was visiting up there, but I have never really seen it more than once in Denmark, I believe. And yeah, it's not a common thing, but I think this is actually what is going on here. Otherwise, I have no idea. Otherwise, I have no idea. So development growth plus 1%. Okay, for 2 years. That's pretty cool. Nice little event. I love that. Again, events that are new to me, or I just don't remember. I love seeing them. And most of them I will definitely kind of roleplay and, you know, talk about. So, yeah, oh no! Look at that! She's become sick. Oh, that can't be good. And just, how many months is she in? 5 months in. Oh no. This could be really bad. I don't hope she's gonna die from this illness while also being pregnant. That would actually end the save. That would potentially end the save unless we can somehow get another child. But that would, oh man, I really don't hope that's gonna be problematic. So we do have a couple of courtiers here who can marry. We got our knight, Dietrich, who is Baravian. Okay. Could we maybe find a good Danish woman, female for him? Women. Yes, this girl seems pretty good. Forgiving, content, lustful. Sure, she can make us a lot of babies in our court. That would be lovely. Let's bring her in. What about the other guy? Who is that? That is this girl. You know what? I'm trying to get rid of these girls, like all the Palabian kind of girls. I'm trying to get rid of them, so I'm kind of going for just getting rid of them, maybe? Like, just marry them off, basically, is just to get rid of them. Honestly, if they're not any good... okay, she do have powerful lungs, which make me think that I actually want to keep her in my court. So that's kind of what I'm doing every time I'm marrying someone else. I'm kind of considering, are they going to be any good for my court or not? Do we have any more Danish guys in here? Or actually, it doesn't really matter when it's a matrilineal marriage, but... I guess we are just gonna go by sum of all skill. Maybe get this guy, Joachim the Eager, from Gayet. That's in Sweden, isn't it? Or at least it's a Swedish descendant. So yeah, let's bring him in. That's fine. That's okay. So there we go. Let's move on, and hopefully she won't die. The brooding ogre through God makes my blood boil. Oh yes, he do. How could God see fit to curse the earth with through God's reclusive brooding? Jesus Christ. No, it is obvious. He is a Satan's kin. What? He is worse than both the putrid boil and the ravenous locust. I cannot stand the mere thought of breathing the same brooding air as him. I must do something. I must act. My sanity depends on it. Well, we are wrathful, and it seems like we have decided that Thrugod is gonna be our arch-enemy or something in the following lines. So, I will not rest until Thrugod is dead and buried. Okay, that seems a little extreme. No, I cannot let vengeance rule my life. See, here's the thing. I don't think he would ever say the latter. He would say the first. He would say the first. I will not rest until Thrugod is dead and buried. So I have a feeling if we pick that one, he would probably become our enemy. He would probably become our rival. I'm kind of okay with that. I am a little bit worried that we don't have any allies, and we do kind of make someone a pretty big rival of us. Someone who is also a duke. He's not only a count. He's not a well. He's also a count, but he's fourth. I mean, he's first and foremost a duke. But yeah, we're gonna go with this. So what is gonna happen here? Becomes your rival, driven by vengeance. Right. So that is well, it is what it is. I suppose it is what it is. Hopefully, it's not gonna hurt us too much in the common future here. But we kind of need some alliance going soon enough. Hopefully. What is this? Available perk. Cool. We can definitely go with that. Household guard. More knights. That's actually very helpful because we do actually have some that are not used right now. So we do get more knights here. Let's check out how many. 9. We got 9 knights now. And before we only had 5. So yeah, that is actually really, really perfect that we are getting more out of our knights. What is this? Oh guys, here we go. This is what we have been waiting for the entire episode, of course. We have... Is it a son? Yes, it is a grandson. Okay. He do not have any traits, at least not what we can see right now. I don't... there is a mod, but I'm not sure if I actually have it installed, that would not allow us to see what kind of character we would get here in terms of the children. But I don't actually think I actually installed it, so I think we probably... What we see is what we're gonna get. So... They want to name him Rachtenwald. I don't like that name at all. Yeah, I can hardly pronounce it. So I think we're gonna rename him to... Let's see what we can get here of good Danish names. Gnupa. Is that a Danish name? I've never heard of that before, actually. Lauge. Frey. Nikolai. Fröger. I don't think I've ever seen that before, but it sounds really cool. Fröger. You know what? I am really happy with that name. Fröger. It sounds really cool. It sounds very Danish as well, but I've never heard of it before. But it's probably an old name that's just forgotten. And, you know, I do have, what's it called? Cultural names or whatever the mod is. And it is definitely adding, like, probably hundreds of Danish names. So yeah, let's may you grow strong and wise, my child. Now I think one thing we do want to do straight off the bat here is kind of decide on who should be his guardian, right? So right now it does look like that he has 1 in martial and 1 in stewardship and 2 in prowess, but I believe those numbers are coming from the house. At least the prowess is, right? Let's actually check it out. If we go in here, go into Elvin. Right there. Yeah, it is probably coming from this. I think. But I'm not sure. Otherwise, I don't really know where it's coming from. I can't really tell. Maybe that's just what he starts with. But 2 prowess is actually quite good as a child. I mean, it's not bad, that is. We cannot choose his education, of course not, because we are not his guardian, but should we just be his guardian? I mean, we do have a lot of numbers now, don't we? Not a whole lot, but we are probably one of the best in terms of that, and we do have the martial trait here, so maybe it would be good to just educate him ourselves. Maybe that would be good. I mean, he will become our player at some kind of stage in the game. Hopefully that is. So I think we're just gonna send that proposal and they should accept it fairly quickly, our daughter. Let's see. Oh, I didn't actually tell you guys, but we actually had a small event happening where we had some bandits in our ranks, and yeah, that lost us some... what is this? Yeah, but yeah, we did have some bandits or something like that. Where is it? I think it's gone already, but yeah, we lost a bit of control in our county, but yeah, our marshal is taking care of it. Not too long ago, I discovered a good mouthwash recipe. Okay. It uses wine as its main ingredient and mixes it with various herbs, including cinnamon and mint. The taste is rather pleasant, and rinsing with it every day is said to help in keeping one's teeth healthy. Sound like toothpaste to me. Good mouthwash. Okay. Cool. We get a small boost in health, general opinion, and scheme power. Alright, that's pretty cool. But more importantly, we do have a grandson. And that is, you know, kind of the main deal of this episode so far. Oh, another event popping here. Yesterday, I was attending a performance given by a local musician. Today, I realized that one of the songs of the musician's song is... I just cannot get out of my head. It's so catchy. Earworm, stress gain -5 and stress loss +5. Cool. There is a lot of these small events. I'm not showing every single of them, but when something is popping up, you know, like that, I'll probably just read it out loud. But okay, that's pretty good. Pregnancy failed. Okay, so he actually didn't get a child, our prince down here. That's unfortunate for him, I suppose. And yeah, our grandson did become our ward, as we can see over here, and now we got a game of riddles against our knight, Joachim the Eager Karlberg. Is he Danish? No, he's Gede, or Gede, or whatever. Riddles are beloved part-time among the Danish. 2 or more players will exchange increasingly tough problems, often rhyming and steeped in allegory or myth. I've never heard of this before, but whatever. On one particularly long, lazy day, my knight Joachim thinks to challenge me to a game with what must be half the people at court watching. So, he got 14 in learning. We got 10. I think learning is probably the most important one here. He's quite a good character, actually. He's a bastard. I think I read a few books on riddles to start. Who has no brain and is going to the dungeon? Yeah, I don't think about that. Would it be advisable for us knowing... Would we know? I mean, we are brave. We are a brave character, so even us knowing that he would probably be more knowledgeable than us, we will probably still go head first into it, right? You test my speechcraft, that will be fun. Okay, let's do it. So we got 18% chance of every courtier and guest gains 20 opinion of you, starts endorsing you, church holding, you gain 35, or every courtier gains 20 opinion and we lose. Okay, that's, I mean, it's not the end of the world that we're gonna lose 75 prestige, but that's probably what is gonna happen now. Did it happen? Yes, it did. Alright, that's fine. Oh, wait, hold on. Courtiers can convert. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely make them convert here, both of them. I'm not sure why that happened, but it triggered for reasons. Probably because we gained 20 opinion of everyone, so that probably was enough to make some of them go over the line and actually convert now. So that's pretty cool. She's still sick. Huh. Well, at least she gave us a grandson before she's gonna die. I mean, she's probably not gonna die. I mean, we don't have... Maybe our daughter being ill is gonna make sure. Maybe we want to actually appoint a physician now because we have seen her ill for such a long time. I think that would probably be very advisable. Yeah, I think we would do that. Now, I don't see anyone good in our court. I mean, our wife could be okay. She got 22 in learning. I think we're gonna appoint our wife to this position. Because going out and finding someone is always going to cost you a lot more. And it's not, they might not even be better than her. I mean, yeah, she doesn't really have anything good going for her in terms of being a physician. But with 22 learning, she should be able to do it fairly well. So I think we're just going to appoint her. Also... yeah, I think that's probably good enough for me, a good enough reason for me. But it will cost us some money each month, 0.12. It's not the end of the world, actually. It's okay. Anyway, let's hit the unpause and continue. Oh, okay. I did not expect this one to trigger. So this is part of a mod where if our leash is getting into a war where we have some kind of direct... there is something about it where we... actually need to take part, this will trigger call to arms. So it's gonna ask us, do you want to declare for your leash, or do you want to declare for the enemy, or do you remain neutral? This is like very interesting, right? And it's the first time it's gonna pop for us. So our leash has called us to a war, in the war against the tyranny of... I think it should have been named... I think it should have been against this guy, Count Skjalm Tuxen of Fyn. I think that's probably a mistake that is actually King Sven in here, because he is our liege. So the banners of House Elvin and the county of Lübeck must now pick a side. So we need to figure out exactly... what is this? I will not stand alone. Your war against tyranny of King Sven is an attacker. King Sven II. I am kind of confused right now. Let's see what's going on in here. So it is... the defender is Kingdom of Denmark, and the attacker is... of course, County of Fyn, who actually is kind of powerful here. Who are they allied with? Who do they allied with? They are allied with... wow, it is like a... this is a civil war, isn't it? Well, one thing is for sure. Our rival up here is the attacker. Together with... yeah, Duchy of Jylland and also the bishopry over here is actually attacking our liege. Huh. Now, we are claiming on Fyn right now. We do try to get a claim on him. So it would actually be kind of interesting to try and make him weaker by helping out our liege. And I do feel like that we are definitely more loyal toward our liege than the other three guys. So we will definitely declare for our liege, and also he will be happy about it. He will gain 25 opinion of us. So that also works out in our favor, but I mean, it could be problematic with them having this many soldiers, and it will be a terrible war where a lot more could happen afterwards. But yeah, we will declare for our liege. Definitely. You join war against the tyranny of King Sven and the attack... no. You are a traitor. You are absolutely a traitor. Yeah, this guy is a traitor to the kingdom. Absolutely, you are a traitor. You're attacking our liege. We will absolutely destroy you. But that is, of course, going to be the next episode. Oh, hold on. Pause the game. Because now all things are happening here. But yeah, we're gonna pause the game, and we're gonna do this in the next episode, because otherwise it would be a terribly long episode otherwise. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and the next time, yes, we will see some action. There will be blood to be spilled. Now, the question is, who is going to win this war? I do hope our liege is going to win it, together with us, and the prince, of course. But this could weaken Denmark in total quite significantly. And I do also feel like that maybe this claim we are doing right here might have to wait. this money might have to go toward the war effort. So we will see. We'll see about that in the future, or in the next episode, what we're gonna do with it. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you around next time.